Hey, everybody. My name's Carolyn Mackey. I am super excited to welcome you to Social Work 595. As you know, your instructors for this course are going to be Dr. Jessica Taylor and myself. This course is going to be amazing. The reason why I'm so excited to welcome you to this course is because if you're enrolled in this course, that means that you're also going to be traveling with us to Guatemala during spring break. And that trip is going to be unforgettable for all of us. Guatemala is so breathtakingly gorgeous, and the people are so incredibly kind that I know that this experience is going to be unforgettable for all of us. So I'm really, really excited that all of you guys are going to be part of this journey. The purpose of this course of Social Work 595 is really just to prepare all of us for this travel abroad. We want to make sure that we have a solid understanding of this country before we travel there, because that way we can get the most out of this experience. And so part of the learning that we want to take place over these next 7 weeks is just learning about the general information about Guatemala. You know, what's its population size, what's its climate like, what's its government structure like. Also learning about what's the history of Guatemala, particularly in terms of its Mayan history. What kind of agriculture is prominent in Guatemala? How do Guatemalans use cooperatives to their economic advantage? What are some social justice issues in Guatemala, especially as it relates to healthcare, as well as the educational system? So those are all pieces of information that we're going to learn about this semester during these 7 weeks. In an effort to then allow us to get the most possible out of our travel abroad. The other thing that we're going to infuse into this course is a qualitative research method called photo voice. Some of you may be familiar with this, some of you may not, but we will learn about it during this course and we will engage in that research process. In a nutshell, photo voice is a way of collecting data through photographs. So I will be asking you throughout the course of this semester to take photographs that to you represent American culture. And then when we go to Guatemala, I'll ask you to take photographs that to you represent Guatemalan culture. And then I will ask you to provide a caption with those photos that tells me why you feel that represents culture in America versus culture in Guatemala. So again, sometimes we can say a lot more with a photograph than we can with just words. And that's really the purpose of Photo Voice, is to get your perspective through photographs of culture in 2 very different countries, that being the United States as compared to Guatemala. So we will be infusing that Photo Voice lens within this course throughout this course, as well as while we're traveling abroad in Guatemala. I think those are the main parts of this course. I'm sure you're also interested in figuring out what the assignments will look like. There will be a discussion board for each week of this course. So that means there are 7 discussion boards total. There will also be a group presentation. So the learning in this course is going to be very, very self-directed. So for instance, if we have a unit that's focusing on healthcare and the education system, then we will have a group of students, 2 to 3 students, that will be assigned to creating a presentation, so doing research, and then doing a presentation on the education and healthcare system in Guatemala. So that group presentation will be worth a substantial part of your grade. Then there will be 2 photo voice assignments, and then there's also an attendance and professionalism assignment. Obviously, attendance and professionalism are very important. It is important for you to be present in all of our in-person classes. We will have an in-person class every week on Wednesdays. So it's important for you to be present. That class takes place from 4:30 to 7:15. And then obviously professionalism is very important. And professionalism includes a lot of things, including showing up for classes, but also how we communicate with each other when it comes to, for instance, email or discussion boards. It also includes our how we show up in the classroom. Are we respectful to one another? Are we open to people's perspectives? Do we listen when others are talking? All of those things are very important. So there is, again, an attendance and professionalism component to your grade. All of this is, of course, explained in much greater detail in the syllabus, as well as the rest of this Canvas site. And Dr. Taylor and I are always open to answering any questions that you may have. We want this to be an amazing experience for every single person that's attending this trip. So another part that I just want to point out is when we meet together in the classroom on Wednesdays, part of that is obviously learning and preparing for our travel, but the other big part of it, to me, is creating a sense of community within our group that will be traveling together. Because when we're going to be together for 9 days, it's important that we have a strong sense of community. So that's also an important part of what we'll be doing during our time together in the classroom. All right, I hope you guys are as excited as I am for this course. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to communicate through email. I'm happy to talk in person or through Zoom, whatever's most efficient for you. All right, everybody. See you soon in the classroom. Bye.